challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready yourself.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think that would hit you.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Yeah, it's the warm-up round, so that's fine.
Rushing attack to start.
Okay, so that
That's a
doesn't
nice way to
auto.
get someone's
Got it.
attention. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Player one can hit them with a stop and buy. Going in? Revoke? Saw that coming. Were they baiting them into that? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Waddle tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Break him. A super art? Looking to remove him from the fences with a period hit. Can they use their resources? Flatline zone. Player
I'm not
one
gonna lie,
wins it.
because
Oh.
you had let go
Let's
of
see if they
that,
can build
that should have
themselves
killed
a
you.
streak.
Yeah, that should
They're
have counted as a
still
punish.
hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Baits them and goes in for the hug. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Parries the attack.
I understand yours hit me, but how did mine?
With a combo into super.
Yeah, I don't know.
Takes a trip. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps up. Sticks the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They exchange blows. Good instincts to spend resources while they have Obito hits. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Amazing! That jump-in was expected. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Bird.
Where's this going? Crowns him from above. Medium kick. Departure. Gotta do better than that. This can lead to some big damage. Looking for a hole. Big time whiff. Both fighters have a full drive gauge on deck. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. The low kick hits. That corner is starting to look scary. Risky play, but it's what a finish. Player
Bird.
is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throw connects and does big damage. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with an attack. Sticks the combo. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Reads their mind and texts the throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gets them. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Throwing some shade. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Kuma's going in. Smart play with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Zanku Hadouken. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Fires off the Chernobyl. Knock down a super art. Ooh, let's go. Drops them. Throws them. Going in. Life lead. Low heavy. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Looking to remove him from the sentence with Empyrean's end. Player 1 closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round.
Starting the party. Who's going to steal this win? Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looks like the low kick hits. So fast on the air throw. Taking chunks out of each other here. Hugs nothing but air. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Player 2, the low. Here comes the bat jump in was expected. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Burp.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. Blocks the impact. Player 2 has the life advantage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something up. Gets them.
Bleh.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throwing some shade. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Adamant flame. Jumps in. Opts to reposition. Hits them with a stop and body. Big super art hit. It's on. Clean parry. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 is on. No!
Nice mix.
Thank you. Finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Pokes with a kick. Medium kick. Demon blade kick. Uses their drive gauge. The low. Back to the corner. Are we gonna connect with the throw? What's next? Ooh, you never know what can happen. Uses the teleport. Demon, this is gonna hurt. Up for the Aboro throw. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This can lead to some big damage. Throws. Both sides getting ready. They are done. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Burp.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round 1.
No one's willing to back down. When is this gonna end? Jump. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Gets the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Anticipates the overhead. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive reversals can get you out of tough jams like that. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Checks them with the projectile. Life lead opens up. Goes for the super art. Decides to meet them in the air. All right, what's coming up next? We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Clean parry. Chernobyl. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throwing some shade. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown and player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Akuma's going in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. A drive impact could end it all here. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
Wait, what?
Still alive? Still alive? Flatline zone.
That's never happening again.
Into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump? Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Throwing some shade. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Fools him and locks him in embrace. Player 2. This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Latsuka throws him in the minefield. Only 50% life left. Shoot their shot. Hits
You
them with
fucking
hot
thought.
puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. Where's this going? Looking to slice off a limb with a demon guillotine. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Are you kidding me?
No.
Player 1 was an absolute beast.
The JP makes this so much fun.
And like that, I am making that into a full fucking clip for that because I wasn't doing the Raging Demon art. It just happened.
Rylan had his caboose wet. That was awesome. Wait, how did I do it?
Oh, I did.
My name is Riker C. Welpton, and I hate all. It's oil, dumbass. That too.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses a drive parry against the attack. All right. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Freedom.
Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Life lead opens up. A Shogeki. And now, a drive impact. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and goes for the super art. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up?
Technically did not die to level 2.
No, that was chip damage.
Flushes that off and keeps going. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Wait, what?
A parry? Throws him. What's next?
That should have landed, but okay.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks those shins. Big throws. Knockdown and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Hits him with a stop and pop. Did we see a drive impact here? A real test of nerves here. Gets the tips with the low heavy. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it on? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Drive parry. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Dangerous range here. Gets him with a Euro step. This can lead to some big damage. Expect this. This is gonna hurt. Parries. Good parry. Does Shin has Shogeki to push forward?
I love that I figured out that OD into level 2 thing. It's so cool.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The low kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Taking stock. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw? What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
My turn.
Knockdown. How's this? Parries the attack.
What the fuck was that last exchange?
Player 1 picks up the first round.
That should have
That'll
hit
give
me,
them
but
a
okay.
psychological advantage.
It just phased through you like fucking matter through reality.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From upstairs.
Should have blocked that.
Can't tech the throw? Will we see a drive impact? Which way you gonna block? Creates an opening with the low heavy? Escapes with the reversal. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Going in? Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Roses with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. That was a clinic of
Why
how a
did you
solid
parry?
game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. Denies the attack and throws him down. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Backs them into the corner. Goes for the throw. Taking stock. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is a real back and forth. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. The attack is parried. Lands the forward throw. The core answers that jump in with a perfect.
That had to be the fastest stamina break in the history.
Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Whiffs with that huge attack. KO.
Bop.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Connects with medium kick. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Going in, their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Zones with the fireball. Throw connects and does big damage. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 bears a burnout. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 1 can't use any critical art now. This is gonna kill.
Burr. I was going for the grab mix, it didn't land.
Oh, I knew you were.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Throws a fireball. Gets the jump in. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Shows the overhead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Can't tech the throw. Did well to get the buff in there. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Oh, easy tech. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Opts for the throw to close
I wanted the EX Hadouken and still can show you can.
It doesn't like us.
Immediate jump in. The attack is parried. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the jump in. They're going for the super art.
High extra
They may be
inputs.
planning to spend their drive gauge here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Quick gut punch shreds them. Noticeable life lead is a comeback drive impact misses. Looking for a hole. Oh, yo! A fireball at that range? Player one brings it home.
That was funny.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
It was.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Ryu.
Looks
Fire.
like they're both
His
warmed up.
foot goes through the firewall straight to his noggin.
Jumps?
That
Good
fucking
job
hurt.
blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. No good up high. Tries to throw,
Oh,
but
bull.
doesn't connect.
Just out of range.
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player two chases them down. Gets the counter hit throw. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They need to rely on their instincts here. Closes with the throw.
That was a fucking.
Hitting them with the
Just
smart
get
stuff.
everything
Player
back
two
right.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they
That's
get away
fucking
with?
great.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Player two chases them down. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Will this super art connect? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? It's a big
I didn't ask for that.
gamble and whips out a raw super.
Welcome to my pain.
Smart play with the throw. Breaks those shins. A drive impact could end it all here. Goes for the throw. Life lead is there, but still yes. Drive impact for the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super. The Dragon Lash super hits home. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Pulse with putting the
I
cherry
didn't
on
even ask
top.
for it, for sure.
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player one flipping the script with a turnaround super. The low kick hits. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play it? What's that on? Uses some drive to spice up the Hashogaki. Noticeable life lead. They are done. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. The first round begins. Note solid anti-air. Connects with medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. That was a solid anti-air. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Denies the attack and lots of aggression from both sides. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Knockdown. With the throw. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Shinku Jinrai doing the business. Oh, they can't ignore Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Barry.
Pay attention.
Steel closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player one on
What was
the
that
board first
end
with
part?
the win. They'll want to keep the pressure
That was a
on.
misinput on my end and a misinput on your end, I think.
Jump.
Oh no, I was more talking about you with the parry.
See some fireworks here. Medium kick. Grabs and throws him away. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters plant aerial Tatsu. You've got to be perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see more fuel to the fire?
Ask for that.
Cook 'em up.
Okay.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home.
challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
I am the prize of the Shiranui.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Goes for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? No good up high. Counter hit throw there. What's the play here? They hit each other. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Throws them to negate the block. Big KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Medium kick hit. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps in. Whips with that huge attack. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looking to impress with this super. Are we going to see a comeback here? Ryu Enbu lights him up. Nice fireball. Flies in with a fist to keep in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A parry? Oh, with the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Taking stock. The jump in is denied. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. The attack is parried. Can't tech the throw. Phalanx from above. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Throws them to negate the block. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Spends two for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Medium kick delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Takes in the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The jump in catches them. The low kick connects. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two chases them down. Throws them down. All right, what's coming up next? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up, grabs them. Medium kick hits. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Clean parry. Takes a trip. Grabs and throws them away. Boots them. What'll happen here? Breaks the block with a throw. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure. This can lead to some big damn KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Denies the attack and... Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything brings out the super art. how is this gonna work out for them?
What?
Now, can they
Yeah, I don't
finish the job? Jumps? They block the overhead and get scooped from down low. A quick breather. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Their spacing is so on point right now. Taking the fight to a whole new level with Enbu Arasakura. Player 1 can't add the bit of OD spice there. Okay, flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going? Knocked them out of the air. A parry? Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue. This can lead to some big damage. It's a good spot to use the super. Loads up the javelin and blasts them with the good stuff. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Oh, yo, Ross, what a finish. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that.
I didn't think I'd get that.
Tell him what's good.
I didn't have time to do
Oh,
recovery
we're
block.
not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 chases them down. What are they thinking here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Blocks the jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity? Gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Boots them. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them to negate the block. Shows a medium kick. Charges forward. Barry. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and the corner throw ends it. That's what happens when you capitalize on...
Kimberly. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Easily escapes. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Weak.
Player 1, a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner.
Round
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nails the anti-air. Connects with medium kick. Throw leaves them wide open. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and manages to block the jump-in attack. Looking for a chance. Not much life difference. Clean parry. Hits him with a stop and bop. A quick breather. Goes out of something. Full drive on deck.
That's what happened, sure.
Fights out of the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing! Pokes with a kick. A parry closes it out. Player
And
one
Bison
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries the attack. Takes a trip. Big low reaching heavy. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Player one can build off this lead. A parry? They just won't stop switching sides. Breaks the block with a throw. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks love tap to close it. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the low kick. No good up high. Denies the attack and player one with the life lead. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player two chases them down. Gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. Player two maybe just KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Jumps. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Takes a trip. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Saw that coming. A parry? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score. Hits them with a stop and bop. Tricky hidden variable. Player, this is gonna hurt. Side switch. They've got the meter for a drive-in. They're going for the super art. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the Bushin beats. Sets up with the jump in. Amazing. Genius read with that throw escape. A single hit will do it. What are they gonna do? The low. Both sides get crowns them from above. They gotta dig down deep. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Stacks him with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. The low heavy hits. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Denies the attack and player one creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. A drive KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Saw that coming. Throw connects and does big damage. Knockdown and a drive impact could end it all here. Smart play with the throw. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can anti-air in the clutch. Jump? careful not to whiff at this range. KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player one chases them down. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump in is denied. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. From up above, they get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Just out of range for that throw. With the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. It goes for the super art, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Nice tech. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smack them with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Medium kick hits. Knockdown and jumps. Smart play with the throw.
This is it.
The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Back fist looking to impress with this super. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Zesty.
JP.
All I taste right now is chili, and it's delightful.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Anticipates the overhead. The drive parry was successful. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Oh, talk about overextending. Gets the jump in. Both fighters planning something? They need to rely on their instincts here. Looking for a chance. A parry? You come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
My
Player two
motherfucking
hits up the
hand.
always important first round. They'll want to keep the
I
ball
gotta
rolling.
tell Graham to upgrade to broadband.
Throwing some shade. Who's going to start things off? Boom goes the dynamite. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player one will look to apply pressure here. One chance here may end this match. Player one finishes it with the anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Connects with the throw. Knockdown and overhead, but it won't work. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What now? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. And eats it. Brave hit the low. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Both sides drops them from the air. Throws them. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Dumps them! That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that putback. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. A little too greedy there. Gets the jump in. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Picks the drive reversal. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big throws. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Baits them and goes in for the hug. Nice parry. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Oh, here we go. Burnout.
What?
Expect the tempo of the
Yeah, I don't know either.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Uses that wall pressure. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with a medium kick. Holds out with the block. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Taking stock. Denies the low heavy. Combo with the target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Will we see a drive impact? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 can't afford mistakes. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's going to happen now? Jumps in. Not shy with the grab. Player 2 creates a boom goes the
What
dynamite.
the That looked like you teleported.
It did.
Just goes for it at this range. Will we see a drive impact? They were expecting that drive impact. Looking for a chance. Paints. Player 1 is dominating this match. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Yeah, you basically suction cupped me to the skybox. I was like, okay.
Dude, I was like, I misinput it. I'm like, I fucked up. All of a sudden, whoop, me, what?
Yeah, that one made no sense to me.
That felt like a kind of EOM situation. Like, no, you get it, Zangief. Here you go.
Pretty much.
This is the perfect
Oh,
range
shit.
to reach out and tag them with something. trips him up. Player
Let's
1
hope you
creates
jump.
a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. A drive impact could end it all here. Throws them to negate the block. Pounding them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? Who will capitalize on an opening first? Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Blocks it. In there.
Lag.
Player 1
Comboed with
picks
the
up
game
first
fact that
win.
we were down to the
They'll give
who's
them a
gonna poke who
psychological
win.
advantage.
It was the geef.
Torbalan, taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they brush that off and keeps going? Russian suplex, and that's going to be a chunk of damage there. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Were they baiting them into that? The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. No escaping that.
I heard the thud before even it landed.
Yeah,
Player
it
1
decided to
took
lag
no
out there
time
near
to
the
finish
end.
that fight. Are these two gonna fight forever? They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Not shy with the grab. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Shows the overhead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Trips them up. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
No, back in that corner.
With the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Stops the attack by using a drive kick. 3-volt ices him. Combo with the target combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fighters planning something? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be in them. Can they use their drive? Cages them in with the Lachuka. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They're in with excellent block. Sticks out a kick. The throw doesn't connect. Closes it out.
Well, that was a bit of a clusterfuck near the end.
To be reckoned